Hey guys, Z-Man here, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different compared to my usual content. I've decided, hey, you know what? I have a lot of Funkos, and in the background of my reviews, and you can even see some of them now, I just have a lot of Funkos, so I thought, hey, why not show off my Funko collection? Hopefully, this will become outdated kind of soon as I get more and more Funkos, but yeah, I have so many that I can't even fit them all in my room, so why not just go through my Funkos and just talk a little bit about each of them? Starting off, we have Ed from Ed and Eddie, one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows. So yeah, huge childhood favorite here. Fozzie Bear, my favorite Muppet. Waka Waka. I know that's also known for being Pac-Man's thing, but Fozzie did it like first. Next up, we got Corvo and Terry from Solar Opposites. A very underrated classic. Reviewed the first two seasons already, and yeah, I'm super glad I got them. And moving on to Peanuts, Lucy. Her Funko is really cool in my opinion. I love how they have like little things on her eyes, and just her psychiatry booth. Like that's all super cool in my opinion. Next up is Gene, huge Bob's Burgers fan. I apologize. So yeah, and he's probably my favorite character, either him or Bob, so I'm glad I got the Gene Funko showing off this peak series. Next up is an Eggo waffle toaster, nuff said. Then we have Frosty the Snowman, happy birthday. Watch this dude every Christmas, it's always a treat. Slushy dog, never had like a slushy milkshake before. Well, not even milkshake, it's a slushy. Never had a slushy until like a week or two ago when me and my family went on like this hike, and yeah, it sucked. Now, I'm not really much of a Scooby-Doo fan, but I am a massive Looney Tunes fan, so you know what, why not? Just get Daffy Duck as Shaggy. Why not just add to the collection? Going back to Solar Opposites, we have Yumulak. Now, I don't have my Funkos in the best order, so that's why I have these two here, but then I just have Yumulak all the way over here, so I'm sorry about that. And George Costanza. I got this dude before doing my Seinfeld Season 3 review. Sometimes I'm kind of getting attached to my shows purely through Funkos. That's another way of me kind of supporting the stuff I actually watch. So, hey, George is my favorite character anyway, so why not just have him? Like, why not, fam? Next up, we have the characters out in these like little glass boxes. Next up is Captain Crunch. He's just we all know who Captain Crunch is, right? There's no need explaining this dude. Same thing with Jack in the Box, who's kind of fallen, but still doing that Superman pose. Looking cool. Milton the Toaster. I actually have not seen any of this dude's commercials yet, but hopefully I'll eventually be bored enough to watch them and just see what the dude's about and see if he's worthy of a Funko. I'm not sure if I actually got him or if I was a gift just for someone, because I don't really remember getting this dude, but probably just a family member trying to be nice. Honeycomb's mascot. Now, my sister, like a year ago, got this dude for me. I remember this one dude's video calling him the worst commercial character, but I don't know. He's kind of cool. If you just accept the fact he's totally on crack and out honeycombs, then, he's a good character. Fred and Barney. Okay, I know they're in their cereal form, but it is, Fred and Barney. Do they even really count as serial characters if they're based off a TV show? That's up for debate. The Noid. The Noid is one of those characters I have a weird love for, despite the fact that, he's technically, he just hates pizza. Why the hell do you have a pizza mascot who hates pizzas? Also, the whole Noid situation with the real dude named Noid. Very unfortunate situation. Google it if you want, but it's very tragic. Woody Woodpecker and Felix the Cat, two beloved. I love the golden age of animation, so I'm very happy to have these two. Woody in particular, I watched his 90s show a lot as a kid, me and my brother, so it's cool to have him. And Felix the Cat will always be a character I have a respect for, as he's one of the first originally made anime characters that was based off like a comic or anything, so very glad to have him. The character means a lot to me, despite never watching a ton of his stuff. Next up is Alfred E. Newman. I really like Mad, so both the Cartoon Network show and the comics from what I've read, so I'm like, wow, me worry. Banjo and Kazooie, I main them in Smash Bros. Ultimate, one of the few video games I actually play, so yeah. Wacko Warner, love Animaniacs, so why not get the wackiest one? And one of my favorite And I already did a character's perspective on this dude if you even watched that short, but Charlie Brown, love this dude, peak fiction, glad he has the kite, just hope the kite eating tree doesn't get it, because that would be scowy. Now for these next 5, Crash Bandicoot, Yellow Power Ranger, Odie, Garfield, and Flaming Skeleton. I got all of these 5 towards the beginning of my Funko collection, before I even really had much of a collection, and I was kind of just getting these at random, so that's why they're still in their packaging. Once me and my family move more properly, I will package them, but for now, yeah. I also have the little popcorn guy, because why not, eating some popcorn? And this Diggum guy isn't a Funko, so let's not talk about him. Trick cereal, Fruit Loop cereal, Captain Crunch cereal, all cereals. Soda Cup, Popcorn, Twizzlers, Eggo Waffle, Hershey, Reese's Puffs, Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, Pringles and Twinkie. Do I gotta explain any of these guys? They're all food or drink, respectively. We all know who these guys are. There's no reason to me saying it. Let's just move on. Again, these are more so towards the beginning of my Funko collection when it was more food-based compared to just pop culture, I guess. So, Chowder, childhood classic. I freaking love this show. Tom and Jerry, 2 of my favorite animated characters of all time. Of course, I'm going to have a Funko with them. Earl Sinclair, much like with George Costanza over here, I got him roughly around the time I started Season 2 of Dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure I even made like an old YouTube post about it, saying, hey, look what's next, ooh, Earl Sinclair. Yakko and Dot, I'm pretty sure I got these 2 before Wacko, hence why they're up here and not with Wacko. Again, once I move, I'll better organize these things. And guess what, chat? We did in fact find Waldo. There he is. Fruit Pie, Kool-Aid Man, Ding Dong, Hershey Kiss, 2 versions of Coca-Cola, 2 versions of Slurpees, better than you, slushy dog. We have a little Ho-Ho, Pop-Tart, Donuts. Again, all these guys are, once again, much like the food from up there. Do I even really gotta bother explaining them? They're food. Most of these I've had, and they're good. Except for a Ho-Ho and Ding Dong, but I kind of want to try maybe a Ho-Ho and a Ding Dong. Robot Chicken, one of my favorite shows of all time. Haven't covered it on the channel because it's sketch comedy, so it's kind of difficult to talk about, but I do freaking love Robot Chicken a ton. And Golden SpongeBob, because he's SpongeBob, but golden? I do not have regular SpongeBob, by the way. And that's it for the characters I have up there on my shelf, which is good, because since I'm such a fatty, it was a little hard for me to climb up there and show them all. But here's all the ones I have down here to prove just the fact that I have way too many of these things. I have Simon from Simon Says, that game I've never played. KFC, continuing the food tradition, finally bringing it back, going back to my Funko roots. A little dust bunny, let's get rid of that thing. We got my boy Pigpen from Peanuts, classic character man, dirty little bastard, but a funny little dirty bastard. Jesse from Solar Opposites. I have all 4 of them in Solar Opposites. Good for me. It proves how much I like the show. Robbie Sinclair from Dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure I'm just getting the dinosaurs because it's funny. I don't even love the show that much. I mean, I like Season 2 and all that, but like, I mostly just got them as a joke, but why not get more dinosaur characters? Maybe I'll get all of them someday. A man can dream. I'm going to do these 2 guys together, because I don't even know what... Tom and Jerry Goku, aka the Tom and Jerry anime. I watched these things on YouTube like a couple of months ago, before I got the Funkos. I love Tom and Jerry. Once again, they're 2 of my favorite animated characters of all time, so of course I'm going to get the Funko of them, but yeah, anime versions. I don't... And I'm pretty sure Looney Tunes has its own Goku series as well, so it's like, you know what's happening, Warner Brothers. Speaking of Looney Tunes, I got Sylvester and Tweety, but in a sketched out design. Daffy Duck is my favorite Looney Tune, so I really wanted the one of him, but they had all of them except him, so I decided to technically be cheeky and get 2 characters for one with Sylvester and Tweety. I mean, I really like Sylvester as a character a lot, so it's not a bad thing for me. Oh, yeah, and Tweety's there, I guess, so. Normal. Weirdly, her Garfield font is different from the other 2. I guess he's just a part of a different Garfield series compared to the Garfield Nodi that I have. Either way, normal. Always thought he was a dude. It's funny because I'm actually watching Garfield and Friends Season 2 just now. About to watch like episode 5 and 6 after I'm done recording this video. But it's weird because like he sounds like a chick, but no, apparently it's just a dude. So I don't know, fam. Should have done these two alongside Pigpen, but I was stupid, so I didn't. Snoopy and Franklin, 2 more Peanuts characters, because I love Peanuts. I want to do a video talking about all the specials, but my parents own that DVD, so I'd have to borrow it. And plus, it's like 40 specials, so it'd be a long-ass video. I guess, to be kind to myself, I'd probably break it up by, like, decade. Who knows, maybe I'll eventually do that. Ow. That hurt my ear so fucking bad. I'm sorry about that, chat. And to end things off, we have the little elf on the shelf. Had this as a kid and loved him. His name was Freddy. He was peak fiction. And final one. I got these guys alongside the anime Jerry and Pigpen during my most recent getting of all the Funkos. It's Pinky and the Brain, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, other is brain. I love these guys. I thought... Okay, so it's weird. So I thought I had Slappy and Skippy. I even have a memory of me opening their Funko, but apparently I don't. That's so freaking weird. So unfortunately I don't have them, but I have the rest of the Animaniacs, because I got these guys. Animaniacs is like a show I love a lot because I love Looney Tunes, so of course I love their 90s counterpart. So it's a shame that I don't have all of them yet, but hopefully I will get Slappy and Skippy next time I go to Vaughn's, which is the place where I get my Funkos. And that's all my Funkos. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of mine. I've been waiting so much for my freaking drawing tablet. I'll maybe post I'll maybe do a post about what's happening with that, but it's a whole situation. Basically, I did this as a way to get some more content out without having to do another full-blown review. But speaking of full-blown reviews, I gotta go watch more of Garfield and Friends for that review, so see you guys next time.